We've realized that it's important to be part of not just something we do during lunch or before an actual regional PD day, but it should be incorporated throughout.
86% of the students we serve at Aspire identify as Latinx or African American, with additional students identifying as Asian Pacific Islander, 2 or more races, and/or queer. Affinity groups are intended to foster an environment where Aspire educators and teammates with marginalized identities, namely people of color, women of color, and queer and differently abled people, feel supported and valued. Similarly, allyship groups for those with privileged identities create a space for active personal work to become anti-racist allies to non-privileged communities.
I noticed after some professional development sessions, whether it was community practices or some instructional trainings, that occasionally there would be a couple people that would gather and talk, and that was a lot of times Black teammates. And I started to think, can we have a more formal structure in terms of we're getting together? And so a couple of teammates and I decided to gather all the Black teammates that we can at the Bay Area sites and have a formal meeting after school on a Friday. And we eventually moved on to how can we also start this with other groups, including the Latinx groups. And at that group, the superintendent decided to incorporate those meetings into the actual regional professional development day. So they took place during the workday, so people didn't have to think about after school, am I lesson planning, childcare, etc. If it's part of the workday, there's more opportunity for teammates to get involved. And so we started incorporating into the regional PD day, we're actually able to incorporate so many other groups like the Asian Pacific Islander Heritage Group, LGBTQIA group, as well as a white allyship group.
Through talking with people who are like us, we can gain new insights into our own beliefs as well as those of others, gain support and practice talking about difficult issues such as the deconstruction of internalized oppression and unlearning of white supremacist culture, center ourselves in our own cultural identities before joining dialogues with mixed groups.
We're really trying to build bridges between a lot of different teammates, see folks that we see in different capacities, but a lot of times when we get together in these affinity groups, we don't necessarily shed those identities completely or those roles, but we get the opportunity to get to know people in a different light and connect with them on a shared aspect of their own identity. So,
as an organization, we believe that building the capacity of diverse teams through affinity groups will foster more inclusive decision-making and create an environment where we're bringing our whole authentic selves to work so that our students get the best of us.